Yes guys, thanks for coming back. It's me, Geeky Mandem, and welcome to another episode of Shiny Regionals. Today is going to be a real throwback because we're looking at Vulpix. We're going to see Vulpix in the camp comparison. We're going to do a walkabout of Vulpix. We're going to also see it go into battle, and then we're going to evolve it and do the same again with Ninetales. So hit the like, sit back and enjoy the video. Let's start this off with the originals. We've got the Kanto region Vulpix here, and look at this. I really like this shiny, I've got to say. It looks so good. Like the whole golden kind of vibe just makes you feel a bit more in love with it. Even the tails is actually a slightly different colour as well. But it looks really good. I'm loving it, down to the paws. Everything just looks so good in different colours. I think even the chest is a different colour as well. So it's a real, everything's different apart from the nose, basically. Really good with that. Let's get the Alola version in. Okay, here we have the Alola Vulpix. So a little harder to tell. If you didn't know, the one on the right is the shiny, left is the regular one, and it's very hard to tell because the color scheme is so close. But the one on the right is just slightly kind of infused with a bit of a sort of pink sort of feel. So if we look at the ears, that's probably the best way you can notice. Ears and the eyes are clearly like a sort of more purpley lavender color. Otherwise, very hard to tell. So as far as shinies go, it's not as impressive as the other one by any means, but still very nice. Let's compare the shiny together now. And here we have the two shiny Vulpixes together. So we've got Kanto on the left and Alola on the right. And for me, already we're looking at the love of the left for sure. They're both very cute and they look really nice. But the one on the right just doesn't show as much difference compared to the other one. I do like the fluffier sort of look for that, and I feel that it gives me the much more icy kind of feels. And the left Vulpix doesn't give me flame feels, if that makes sense. But I do like it. Look at one cool in the back. But I like them both at the moment. But for change wise, left Vulpix definitely much more. Let's get it. Right, here we are, just another wet day at the Crown Tundra. We're going to give the Kanto Vulpix the first tour. I want it to move quick. I feel like because it was galloping around in the camp, I feel like it might keep up with us. I'm going to pull off and see what happens. It's just too little to keep up. That's quite sweet. So although it does move, you can see it's taking a lot of steps, it's just that it's so little, it's just not taking enough steps, basically, or the steps aren't big enough. But it does look really cool running around. I really do like the look of that. I mean, even though it's small, I do expect it to be faster, because it's kind of like a kind of fox, I guess. But because it's probably like a baby fox, isn't it? But I do like the look of it, very nice. Let's swap over and give the Alola one a chance as well. Okay, here you are with Alola. Maybe it's my settings, but the white Pokemon all seem to really glow. I might have to turn the settings down a bit, maybe brightness down a bit. I'm expecting it to move exactly the same, to be honest, so let's see what happens. Yeah, is it faster? Do you know what? It looks to me like it's more gallopy than the Kanto Vulpix. Like the steps look bigger, but it's still moving very slow. But it feels like it's really running much more, if that makes sense. I do like it. I've got to say, I'm into that. I like that a lot. I think it's not moving quicker, but it looks like it's moving quicker. Okay, well, let's get into battle with these guys now. First up is Kanto. Let's do this and jump in. Really still not shining for us. I'm going to say it every video. Okay. Nice. So this guy's actually got a square shiny. And no, I did not breed this one. I actually caught this one in the Let's Go and then traded it in. But it came across with a square shiny, which is very nice to see. Again, I really like the design in it. The tail looks very good from the back as well. The whole feel of Vulpix is such a cool Pokemon. So I'm very happy to see this on my screen. It looks really good. And again, the golden fur for me, I really like this look a lot. Let's swap over now, give Alola a chance. Alola's turn now, so let's jump into battle. Yeah, again, very hard to tell, but you'll notice something that is incredibly lucky, because I definitely bred this shiny, and it came with a square shiny animation. So I can't tell you how happy I am to see that. It's also got I'm pretty sure it's the hidden ability too, so this was a very lucky egg. But yeah, again, it's very hard to tell that it's shiny compared to the other ones, you know. It does look good though. I do like the look of it. From all angles, it looks, nice. It's a nice looking Pokemon, regardless of shiny or not. Very good. I like the feet being more ice coloured as well, kind of like flows with the ice Pokemon style. So I think this one looks more paired with its typing than the other one. But I still like the other one more. Let's get out of here anyway and evolve these guys. Kanto Vulpix is up first. Very easy evolutions. These just use a stone. Let's have a look and see what the changes is. Boom. So look at that. What a big contrast. It literally looks like it's gone into an ice color version now. It's gone from that golden orange color straight over to white. It's a complete flip, and I like that. I like it when Pokemon are very different in color. So that's really nice. I do like that. The red eyes as well, very cool. Let's give Alola a chance now as well. Next up is the Alola version. Let's evolve it and see how good it looks. Wow, I gotta say, okay, so the colours haven't really given me any goose pimples, but like the look of it, for me, it just looks so kind of like elegant, and I really like this look a lot, especially with the neck hair breezing. I think it looks so good. Like I don't know who to decide on now, so let's just keep moving, but it does look amazing. Here we are back in the camp, and we're going to start with the Kanto region for the Ninetales here, and what an amazing Pokemon. Honestly, these just look so good. I've been so looking forward to doing this video, because these two here are just such an amazing Pokemon. Look at that look. It looks so strong, so elegant, and the colour difference here as well. For me, I love the colour difference, and it is kind of a weird colour difference. I do think it is a weird colour difference, because the white gives me the ice kind of feels. But I still think it just looks absolutely superb. Let's let them go. They want to leave. Let's let them go. And let's have a look at the Alola versions as well, shall we? And here we have the Alolas on screen right now. And yes, again, the difference isn't so big, but you can see it a bit better now in the evolutions, I think. Like, you can see a lot more that the one on the right, the shiny one, has got that pink sort of purple vibe of it. And I think it looks really nice. I really like the look of it. I love the way the hair waves in the non-existent wind. But it's really cool. You can really tell, if you're not sure, the eyes and the ears are still giving it away the most, because the Alolan one is more blue and the Kanto one is more purple. But they look fantastic. Let's let them go anyway. And of course, let's compare the two to each other, shall we? So what we've got right here is Kanto on the left and Alola on the right. And these two they just look so great. I think almost like they're made for each other, you know? Like, it would be really cool if like the Alola version was a female and the Kanto was a male. Obviously, I don't know. But, well, I do know, I just haven't checked. But, like, they just look like they go together, you know. Honestly, they really do look like two versions of the same Pokemon, and I think it's just a great look. I love them both. They are fantastic. Right, let's get out of here anyway. Here we are. So, I am much more expecting that it can keep up with me now, so I'm going to run off. Like, I feel confident I'm going to run off, and I expect it to keep up. Let's see what happens. There we go. So, it moves about the same speed as me, I would say. It's keeping up very comfortably. In fact, it's actually catching me slowly, but I feel if I was on my bike, I'd be gone. But it's definitely keeping up with me very nicely there, I've got to say. I love the galloping motion. It looks more confident in its movements now, and now it looks more like a fox. I think before, I've always pictured Ninetales as much bigger than it is, but seeing it here, it's definitely like, you know, a fox, and the Vulpix is just a baby version. But how good does it look? I've got to say, I'm really a big fan of this. Let's give. So on screen right now, we've got the Alola version, and as you can see, it's definitely smaller. Like, it's clearly smaller than the Kanto version. Very noticeable, I think. Maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just because the Kanto's got the big thing on his head and that, maybe, I don't know. And his tail sits up taller, maybe. But it does look smaller to me. Let's run around and see if it keeps up. I think it will. Yeah, again, very easy for it to keep up with me now. Look at that. In fact, I'm going too slow for it, actually. It keeps getting up, it will catch up to me and then stop. Like that. See, which means I'm actually going too slow for it. Which is amazing. I'm not going to get on the bike and give it a race, but that is good. And I did think it was faster as well as a Vulpix, so it's interesting to see that it's definitely faster now as a Ninetales. So that's interesting. The last one's definitely quicker. But again, I love. First into battle will be the Kanto Ninetales. Let's do it. Okay. Look at that. Again, as we know, it's a square shiny. So a great intro on this one as well, with the tails kind of coming over and really giving it that size that I think exists. It doesn't really exist, but it makes it really feel really big and really like a big Pokemon. I love the look of it. From the back, it looks really cool as well. If we get a chance, we'll see it again in a second. There you go. And like, just the tails are just they're a massive part of this. As a Naruto fan as well, it's just quite fun to see a Pokemon that looks like this. Actually, excellent. But yeah, great look on this as well. Very confident look on its face. And right now we're going to give the Alola version a try as well. Here we go. There we go. So Again, I love the squares. But the animation there actually on the entrance is very similar. I would call it the same really, because the tails go up again like before, just obviously the tails are a different shape. So that's interesting. I feel like it's the same animation just with a different Pokemon, which I don't hate seeing it because the Pokemon looks so different, but I do like to see more variety. So I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining at the same time, I guess. Again, I just love the look of this Pokemon with the non-wind blowing through it. It just looks really, really, really good. Excellent look there. And the tails do look really cool as well. You notice the tips don't have any extra colour like the Kanto version does. But yeah, just a great look. I really am enjoying this. Really, really good look. Well, tell me what you think, because I honestly can't decide which one I think looks better. I think they both look absolutely amazing, and it's a really hard decision. So I'd love to hear if you like Kanto or Alolan more. Just put it down in the comments and tell me what you think, guys. Definitely hit that sub, because there's still more videos to come out in our regional series. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.